In the last 10 years, SNAC has provided fighter training stack supplements to more than 20 world champions, including Mikey Garcia, Demetrius Andrade, and Caleb Plant. If you're ready to take your fight game to the next level, the SNAC Fighter Training Stack is for you.
Streets of Oxnard, who's dealt with that type of back and forth over and over. When you talk about taking this fight to the streets, can you talk about why that's to your advantage?
He's changed his opinion on a few occasions, you know, maybe just the wording, you know, I don't know what it is, but at first he had said it was going to be an early fight a few weeks ago when we did the face-off. Then he changed his opinion soon after that. Right now he said it was, you know, he was ready to go 12 rounds, he was ready. Then, like I said, maybe the exchange of words might have changed his attitude, and he said it was going to be a quick knockout, and he was ready to knock me out. I mean, I don't know. A lot of things might be going around his head out right now. I know I'm ready to do whatever it takes to win. We did all the work in the gym, all my training camp was a success, and I'm ready to do whatever it takes to win this fight. There's nobody that's going to tell me, you know, how I'm going to be fighting, that my brother and my dad haven't already told me how to do this. You know, there's no experience that I haven't already gained from my dad and my brother. And, you know, being that, you know, we come from a humble background, you know, rough streets, I mean, the attitude is there, the heart is there, my heart's in it. You know, I'm just ready to do what I got to do on Saturday night and win this fight.
Mikey, to have Roberto Duran is here, you know, helping you guys promote the fight. People have made the point that when he fought Sugar Ray Leonard, he had been lightweight champion, and he went up and won the welterweight title in their first fight. I saw you guys talking a little bit. Has he said anything to you when you've been around him during this, or you asked him about that?
I told him it was a pleasure, you know, an honor to meet him. I had never met him, and he said it was a pleasure for him to meet me. And I told him, really? And he says, yes, I really follow you. So he was a fan of mine. I had no idea. So I kept talking to him like, wow, so you follow me? Yeah, right now.
Yeah, just there, right
Yeah, just right now. And he says, yes, I follow your career. His son's here too. And so I'm like, wow, I had no idea. That's amazing that.
You were a fan of his?
Yeah, of course. You know, so it's just, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, I look up to you, and all of a sudden now you're following me.
But you're trying to do what he did 30 years ago.
Well, you know, I'm trying to make my own history. That feat is accomplished by doing what he did. You know, so that'd be pretty cool if I can, you know, do that and be included in that small list of names. You know, that'd be special.
Mike, last question, Keith.
Go ahead, Keith.
Okay.
I'm not saying there's not pressure on you. Obviously, you're defeated, there's not at stake for you also. But do you feel that there's more pressure on him that can benefit you since he's in his hometown fighting at Cowboy Stadium with the Cowboys fan? Do you feel there's more pressure on him that can help you?
Well, I don't know if he's feeling the pressure. I'm pretty comfortable. You know, no matter where we fight or you know who I'm fighting, I'm always pretty comfortable. He seems to be pretty comfortable all the time, just like he says. But you know, being that it's a big fight, it's a big arena like this in the stadium here, you know, his hometown crowd, he might be feeling it. I don't know. You probably have to ask him. You know, I feel comfortable. I'm excited. You know, I'm glad that we can get this fight. Like I said, it's the fight that's gonna let me, you know, add to that legacy and leave my name, you know, in the history.
Mike, can I just have one other question about your brother? You know, the fact that he's such a great trainer, but there's a difference in age gap between you. Does that make it easier, like where if you were closer in age, maybe there might be that sibling rivalry that guys have, but, you know, he's almost, you know, he was an adult when you were a kid. And does that make it easier for you in any way to learn from him?
Well, you know, my brother is, I think, like 12 years older than me, but, you know, it's a great relationship. You know, I think what benefits the most is that he was also a champion himself. He knows what it's like to be in training camp. He knows what it's like to do all the work, all the training, to do it in the ring. You know, he has all that experience. And then he became this great trainer, you know, listening to my dad, learning from my dad. So I think that's what helps the most. You know, we have a great relationship, but it's his experience as a fighter and now as a trainer that has helped us be a great team.
And there was never a rivalry between the two of you?
No, there was never that. A lot of people early on would even compare, you know, me and Robert. Hey, who was better? Who you can't compare. It's a different time, it's a different career. You know, I have probably a better career now because of what he went through, because of his experiences as a fighter. I'm able to make better decisions in my career. So it's unfair to compare the both.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, guys. We're going to TVs now.